get this working and record me. Kennedy, I just have like feeling that you're maybe a little more skeptic, so I'm just like writing down paragraphs. I'm wonderful. Hey, parakeet. All right, I don't know who this is to you, but this person passed suddenly, unexpectedly, before their time. So trigger warning. I think it's young enough to be I don't know. Trigger warning. He ends up passing, what I say, tragically. He tells me that he has restricted breathing at the end. So something where I feel like we just couldn't get in enough oxygen. But I feel like this panicky, like, oh, put it back together, put it back together, put it back together. But it just wasn't good enough. And then he also said we have questions about his passing, like how did it happen? Why did it happen? Why me? And then he gives me the we didn't get a chance to say goodbye symbol, but then he also says you can't, he also says don't blame yourself. So I feel like there's somebody here in the physical world that feels like shoulda, woulda, coulda done something to keep him here longer. And then he just tells me it happened really tragically, suddenly, unexpectedly, before his time. He felt restricted breathing. There's tons of questions. You didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and then somebody blames themselves for like not stepping in sooner in some way. Does that make sense? Or not catching something uncatchable sooner. Does that resonate at all by any chance at all? I just thought I'd do all the rambling on that one. And dark hair. I really like it that he's like writing paragraphs. C. Kennedy says, yeah, an overdose. A month before I told him it would happen, and I wanted to help him, but I had too much going on. And he literally says, tragically, you couldn't have done anything about it. You didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Don't blame yourself because you told him that it was going to happen. Oh my gosh, a month before. And I told him that it was going to happen and that I wanted to help him, but I had too much going on. And literally that's all you could have done, because he said it happened really tragically and that he had restricted breathing and that a lot of people had questions about it, but it's exactly what you thought it was, because you even told him a month prior, listen dude, you're gonna overdose, you're not gonna make it, I can feel it, I can't stop life for you, I just know it's gonna happen. So now that it did happen, so now that time did inevitably pass and you were right, just because you were right doesn't mean you could have. If you were the one meant to stop it, your life would have worked out, so you didn't have a lot going on, you could have blah blah blah, but you couldn't have. You gave a premonition. All I can do is say things and help people. It's what you take with it that you do with it, okay? He got the best warning possible out of you. So don't be like, oh, I could have, if I would have put my blah, 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 if I'd have put this thing down or put myself to the side, I could have done that. I don't think we should be thinking like that at all, to be honest. And that's what he says. He says, do not, that's the biggest thing about today is do not blame yourself that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. You did have a lot going on. Who is this person to you? Almost seems like a brother type energy. But I don't think it would be, because if this was a brother, he'd be like, you guys would be like in different age brackets and he would just be a hopeless case. Oh, is it your brother? Is it really? Yeah? Oh, yeah? He makes fun of me. He's just a shit sometimes. Ha! It is your brother. Well, he's a good communicator. I mean, at least for somebody like your energy appeared to be a little more skeptic, and he like came through and was like bam, 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 boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, bam, did it all. And he's got that good energy, and I noticed like he's older than me though, but like 17 years. He's older than me, but like 17 years. Yeah, I'm like, you guys are not even in, and he was so specific. I'm like, if you guys are siblings, you're not even in the same age bracket. And it was your brother, but he was older than you by 17 years. Yeah, that definitely puts you in different age brackets. And how can you go help your brother that's drowning 17 years older than you? I mean, there's only so much 17 years younger you can do for somebody, okay? And so, yeah, he says that he's your brother. I was like, and the more specific I was, the more specific he was. He says that we have a little something in honor of his memory. It could be either Ash's necklace or an item of his clothing. But he says that it was something somebody gave to you, like something somebody handed to you in honor of his memory. is what you have. Woo-wee! It hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, you knew he was going to overdose. You warned him a month prior. He says don't blame yourself. He says he was comfortable. And that's pretty wild that the reading right before this also had to do with overdoses as well. And listen, if you guys want readings, just go to katothemedium.com, sign up. You'd be next. And I'm going to take a second longer on Kennedy's here. Kennedy, you also have... I have quite a few things. I love this. You also have a female primary guardian angel that ended up passing from something medical. Shows me like a cancer. She's like literally, I have not seen it before, the sign and symbol, but I get the sign and symbol of like a rocking chair. So I just see her, oh, she's the one that everyone calls, and she's just sitting here if anyone needs her. And like she's definitely got those vibes, like in the corner of your attic space right there. I like her. Very observant, very good guardian angel, tell you when you're doing something stupid type of vibes, you know. Homesteading vibes. Homesteading and irritated. That's a little bit of a vibes that she has. Let me know if I read that right. But yeah, and then I'd give her like a 2-syllable common classic first name, like a Susie, Brenda, something 2-syllable, with the grandma over there. All right, bam. That's what I have for you, my love.